Hi everyone, I'm Allie,
Hi, I'm Anna.
and welcome to this month's unboxing. Jenny is lucky enough to have the day off today, so you get me to unbox. So Anna's really the guru, and I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah, I've done a couple times. Done a couple times
Just,
before.
I think
Yeah.
it's been, I was trying to think back to the last time that I did an unboxing, and I think it's been like 6 or 7 months.
We were in the old studio, which
We
I don't
were.
know if people know that we're in a new studio, but
We're in a new
we're
studio.
yeah, we were in an old studio, and this one is I like the lights in
We have a
here.
lot of space in here.
Yeah, a lot of space, a lot of lights. So
Yeah, and all right, so for the box and the unboxing, we always want to make aware too that if you comment, you join in the stream, you have an opportunity to win.
yes. So in the past, we have done a giveaway of the current month's box, but we thought, you guys are getting the box, so why
It
don't
was like a
we?
duh moment, like a duh.
So why don't we do something else? So what we're gonna do is same if you guys are used to the rules. You comment during the live and you have a chance to win this little assortment of objects. And then also you have a second chance if you comment before Monday over the weekend after this is live and it's posted.
So I'm going to show just the up here. It's a little bag of goodies that you get. And at the end, then we'll unpack everything. So make sure to stay tuned to the end to see what that free giveaway is going to be. And then again, after the video.
Handpicked stuff.
Handpicked stuff.
Handpicked stuff.
I'm just getting my first look. It's fun.
There's some pretty nice things in there.
There's some fun stuff in there. So we'll go over that after. So to get started, we are on February. So it is the month of love.
It is.
It's a month of love.
It is. So
February.
So February is always a little bit difficult because with this Valentine's Day, it kind of throws a wrench in things because you can't every February have it all be about like love and gushy feelings.
Why not, Anna? You don't want to be about love and gushy feelings.
I mean, some of us after a while we're like, okay, been there, done that. So, we try to walk this tightrope between not too Valentine's Day, like on the nose.
Valentine's Day, were you going to make up a
but
word?
I think if I say it, it's a word. But we also want to embrace it so that those of you who do really love the holiday and just like the excuse for getting more red objects, we do that as well.
Red and pink.
So,
and I also this month got you your Valentine's project way before Valentine's Day. Usually it comes out Valentine's. So if you want to see the Cascading Hearts video, go ahead and watch that because that's going to link back to the Valentine's Day. So this box is not called the Box of Love.
it is not.
It is called
but Blushing Botanicals.
Oh,
We wanted to go with, some kind of like very positive, uplifting, but not, not
color
too,
and combos.
not too lovey-dovey. So everybody's familiar with, I do my little poetry reading. So those of you out there that are familiar with these live poetry readings, you can do your finger snapping.
I was going to start snapping.
Are we all wearing black?
Mandy K, I will be your Galentine's Day girl.
Okay, everybody, quiet in the audience.
Dim the lights. I don't know how to dim the lights. Aaron would get mad at me.
I haven't read this in a while, so forgive me if I stumble. With a lush variety of bright pinks, deep garnets, and light green hues, you will not want to stop strolling through this Blushing Botanicals box. Use a combination of delicate seed beads with unique Potomac exclusive shapes to create a stunning collection of creative projects.
Fun. Good job, Jade. It makes me feel like I'm using Herbal Essence shampoo.
Yeah.
I got my botanicals going in. Oh, yeah. April said she got her box yesterday. Nice. Nancy got hers as well. B is stalking her mailman for the box. So,
those poor mailmen around this time of the month. Yeah.
So the Blushing Botanicals in the last couple boxes, we've used them almost as that new year starting off learning stitches.
Yeah, we've done some more basic things, getting back to basics. You'll notice that here I have the insert for the XL because the XL, of course, includes everything in the best. So first, like every other one we've done, we're going to go ahead and start out with the best box. And then we'll go ahead and talk about all the items that are included in the XL. So the XL is going to include all the items in the best plus additional items.
So we get more. All right.
Yeah.
Would you like me to model?
Go ahead.
Look at that. It
So
fits
this
perfectly.
is
I might have to steal it.
So this is the spiral, or sorry, Russian spiral. I had actually thought about calling this box From Russia with Love.
I kind of like that. We'll save
I
that
like
for
that
another.
idea too, but I we
Didn't.
went another way, and that was probably a good call.
Too many tentacles.
Yeah. So what we do every month is in the box. If you get the best box, you get one project. So we give you the little printed pattern here. And of course, there's also inside, if you go to Scan Me, just like Alice in Wonderland, drink me,
scan me.
Scan me. Good things will happen if you scan, and it will take you to the digital format of the pattern so that you can look at it on your computer, you can print it out bigger, whatever you want to do. So we include this, and then, and of course, we also give you the beads that you need.
So I'm modeling it, and you can see like this is super big on me, but something to think about when you're making your bangle before you close it up is that you need to make it bigger because it needs to go over right there.
It does need to go over your wrist, but if you don't want to make it go over your wrist, or if you want to have a clasp to it, that's easy too. You can always add the clasp to the end. But we just showed you how to make it a bangle.
I think it's fun as a bangle. These are really popular right now, and I like them for layering. So you could do it in this design, or you could even grab some extra beads and kind of add some of that. So what size of seed beads are we getting?
So we have 11 O's, and this is this dyed blush, really nice. So this dyed blush, when you put it next to these other colors, it kind of picks up whatever color's next to it. Yeah, and then we have a pop of the darker colors. So we have 3 8-O's. The Russian spiral you can do with really any size beads. We just went with the 11 and 3 8-O's because that's probably the easiest to learn
to go basic.
Yeah.
I always think when it's coming to designs and you say, oh, this is great. Now that you learn this design, you can go in and say, all right, if I'm going to take my A bead, let's put the A bead in as a cube. Let's put my B bead in as a 1.5 by 2 millimeter rondelle. So kind of switching it up a little bit.
Yeah, and you don't have to do just seed beads. You can always add in other beads like check rounds, or like Allie said, the cubes, anything that's roughly that size. And then you can switch that out, and you'll see you've got all kinds of fun combinations, and it really looks different depending on the beads that you do, just by adding in those different sizes and shapes.
Yeah, everybody should get on Facebook to our Facebook group, Beading and Jewelry Making. And if you've made some Russian spirals, post them, because it is so fun to see how different, even though it's the exact same stitch, how different they look with the different bangles.
This is the most basic design piece of jewelry that you can make, is just a bangle where you're just making that row or that length of Russian spiral and then connecting it. But another idea for you would be to just keep going with this length of Russian spiral, and then just putting a couple of tassels on the end and doing a wrap necklace.
Oh, I like that idea. Just keep going, and then if you need to, add some chain. And somebody was asking here, Caroline was asking, can we still get the box? Yes. If you go below the video, there's a little description once it goes live, all of that. But you can go to potomacbeads.com and you can subscribe. And when you subscribe, you'll get this month's box. It'll actually say about how much time you have left to subscribe for some of those as well. So you can still get this month's box. As long as there's some left, you can grab them. So
that is the project that we are including.
Okay, I'll just keep this on.
And then, just keep that on. It's really fun. They're also really fun because I like to just kind of move them around on my wrist. If you're one of those people that gets kind of antsy.
They're like the what do they call it with the rim? They're like the spinner bracelets. Yeah, you can just kind of have fun going on and spinning everything up. All right, what else do we have for our stash?
As fun as that is, now we also include stash beads. So we have some Potomac pearls here, and these are in that white color. Went with just the plain white bright color because that's probably one of the most desirable colors of the glass pearls. And it's also perfect if you want to do something sort of Valentine's Day-ish, but also it goes with so many other things that you really can't go wrong incorporating that into a design.
So I'm looking at it right away, just using this, plus there's a lot more in the box. But if you want to do this section and then connect with pearls in the back, that could be your necklace right away, is connecting with those pearls. And we've had so many pearl videos recently, because I know you got pearls in the box.
Yeah, or try doing Russian spiral using this instead of an 8-O.
Ooh. Now you're getting fancy. Getting fancy.
Yeah, and then we're also going to include in there for you Let's do,
Yep,
I think
move
it's
that
going to
guy
be,
over.
we're also going
Maybe.
to include some Bicones here for you. And these are a pretty light rose, 6mm. So they're a nice size to alternate with the 4. So the 4s and the 6s look really nice together. If you just wanted to simply string these, that's a simple bracelet necklace on its own. That's very classy.
If you're not a bangle wearer or maker, or you have a different color of 11O seed beads that you want, these work beautifully with that 11O. If you have some extras, just string in the bicones in between the pearls and use these, what color were they? The dyed blush as a spacer. I could see that easily being a I wear it all the time necklace.
And for those of you who like the look of knotted pearls, but you don't really want to do the knotting, just add one of these little 11O or 15O if you have it in between the pearls, and that gives you that look of knotting and
That's
spacing
like a
it out.
That's like a trade secret. You don't need a lot of help. Just get a 15O in the same color, and then it looks like you've knotted it, but you haven't had to do all that work.
Yeah, little cheat, but
oh, and we're still going with the
and
you
then
can do the cascading earrings.
Can you?
You can.
Okay.
There you go.
You would know more than I would.
So
I didn't actually plan that, but it's really nice.
Yeah, because you can do it with different colors. So you could do the 6s as your base for your heart, and then what size are those little fancy guys?
These are 2mm.
Yeah, use them 2s at the top instead of your 11Os.
So those are just some 2mm crystals.
It's nice when it all works out.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then I like to include some kind of gemstone too. And this is one of my favorite gemstones. I don't know if it's technically a gemstone, but the coral chip.
It's a gem of the sea.
And the gem. It's like chicken of the sea. It's a gem of the sea.
It's the gem of the sea. We should put it in a little can and put gem of the sea. Some pearls and coral. These are the gems of the sea. Make a little can.
And you recently did a video on a chip necklace.
I did. Yeah. Again, because I knew you're getting chips in the box. So knew that you were getting some of the stuff. The crystals, those were just a happy coincidence. But I knew you were getting chips and you had gotten some garnet chips. Use them together if you haven't used your garnet chips yet.
Yeah, I have a stunning necklace if I do say so.
It is stunning.
Myself. Where I did incorporate these and the garnet from December. Those are from December. So I included those and just kind of did like a fringe kind of stitch where I just picked up a line of 8Os and then came back up through the 8Os and added a piece of fringe on or added a chip on.
Yeah.
And very simple. The garnet in this looks really nice together. And you can add a bunch of beads from your stash to just kind of give it like that eclectic feel.
People like the, oh yeah, you could do the Cupid's heart too. Somebody, Shelly said something about loving the Cupid's heart. You could totally do those for the Cupid heart. And then somebody else said that the coral chips are very unusual. And somebody said they're a nice surprise. Literally put them with your garnet if you haven't yet. Great necklace design. And also, even though it's February, I like to think about it getting warmer and think about sunshine and think about sea and my chicken of the sea or gems of the sea. I want that right now. I want to be warm.
This is your little bit of a snowbird in the box.
That's my snowbird in the box.
And then we also have
bling it up, Anna.
So these Cheryl did a video with these a little while ago. And I thought these were obviously just adorable and cute by themselves, but also you can make flowers, or if you want to embrace the whole Valentine's, you can make little hearts with them. So it's the perfect shape to be versatile.
And if you watch the Facebook Live from the Valentine's giveaway that we were doing from Tuesday, you can watch for the drop duos how to make those into little hearts with some seed beads. But yeah, if you want to check out the earrings that use the drop, but also going back to those pearls, I'm going back to the basics. Ignore the second hole. Drop these in. Ignore that.
You read my mind.
Did I? I'm mind reading today. Cheryl and I did that earlier. We were naming a project, and both in the exact same time, like in my head, I was saying what she was saying out loud. I was like, weird, meant to be. But once again, using that little blush color, using the crystals, and then dropping those down, you almost get that that puka shell necklace that I had done, the abalone one. Same idea. Well, you could even use coral with it. Get real funky.
Yeah.
Yeah, funky.
And then we also included for you some findings. We've been including more findings, more metal pieces things other than beads. So we have these adorable little flower posts for you, and you're going to get 4 of them. And then you can choose whichever earring box you want. But these have a cute little rose on the end with a loop, so then you can just attach whatever dangle you want, whatever you want to do. Yeah, that's simple.
And on Tuesday, going back to Tuesday's live again, I had on the OG earrings, and if you go to that, these use those drops or these studs as well in the gold. But okay, little insider tip too. If you really love these and you think, I used one pair, I'm not sure what I'm going to use the other one, take your cutters and just cut off the loop at the bottom, and they're the most adorable little stud.
Yeah.
So I think I'd use one pair as a pair of earrings, and then I'd use the other pair to go in and just do them as a nice little post.
Yeah, they're also great for weddings. If any of you do wedding jewelry, it's a great thing to have in your stash just to give a pair of wedding earrings a little oomph. We also have, yes, then I also have another finding in here for you. These are some little, am I still in frame? I am. Okay, good.
Yep.
These are some little bead caps, little filigree bead caps. And these would actually fit on the pearls that you have there. So you could add them around the pearls. You could put them on either side of, yeah, go for it.
I'm just going to show you. I just have some wire sitting here. So, oops, got 1.5 on there. Take that guy off. Just on the bicones, I want to show you what they look like on the 6s, because such a little bit goes a long way when it comes to these little filigree bead caps. That look how much of a difference that looks on the bead, but it's so small that it doesn't take away from the crystal or hide it.
Yep.
So if you use the pearl in between, you use some of these bicones, you can make a lovely little bracelet as well with those. So
yeah,
these are great to have in your stash.
Yeah.
The bottom of head pins too.
So then I also wanted to add something with a little bit of green to it, because if you see these guys here, these crystals, these are crystal AB. So they actually have a number of different colors depending on what angle you're looking at them and the lighting. I can see green. I can actually see this coral color being picked up. So we added a little bit of green too for you.
I love all the crystals in this one. So these are the
and this green looks really nice with the coral too.
They're 3s, right? Yep, 3mm bicones.
These are 3mm bicones.
You get a lot of those.
You do. You get a lot
of them. That's a lot of them.
Do you?
Yeah.
You might. I'm not sure. I forget what I ordered.
Whatever it is, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of big pack. That's so pretty.
Yeah. And this is kind of playing off that Blushing Botanicals. If you do something like flowery, you can use this as a leaf color.
You're so good with color, Anna. You're so good with color. You take me out of my comfort zone.
You wanted to do a little flower with this guy, and you wanted to enhance it with some seed beads and create a little leaf. That gives you a nice little a good palette for your greens.
Love it, love it. Yeah, I love that you have all these crystals in this box, because you grab some head pins and you can make some little clusters. And again, this green, I have a problem with some greens. Greens are hard to use, but this little opalescence green along with the pearl, again, a little bit of silver next to it, that green with the coral, so pretty.
Let's pull this out too, because some people love purple and green together. And if you're one of those people, then this may be a fun combination for you to put these two together.
Put some of those together.
Yeah.
I almost think this gets fiesta-ish too. You use the other seed too, a couple extra, use your coral chips, and it's like we're having a party. We're having a Valentine's party. Galentine's. This is our Galentine's.
These are all our floral colors. Like if you wanted to picture like a beautiful bouquet that you would receive.
Botanicals.
Botanicals. Exactly.
Like they were blushing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Blushing with love.
Yeah.
All right. What else you got good for us
we
here?
also have, because we wanted to, of course, botanicals, we need something for the leaves. And I wanted to make it not all, pink and red. So we have these pretty little maple leaves. Yeah. And this is in a
color. What color is this?
This is lavender matte.
Lavender matte.
Yeah.
Pretty.
So we're pulling in some of that lavender. And that also looks nice with some of the extra seed beads that you may have left over from the Russian spiral. And I love this combination too. Like a lot of people love purple and green together. So we're giving you that purple, that green, And of course, a lot of the neutrals that you can play in with that. And grab beads from your stash and have fun with this.
India said I got her to love mint green. She doesn't love green, but see, that's where I'm good with the mint green. We got that there. And Anna loves mint green too.
I do. Yeah, I do too. I actually really like green, but you have to use it with the right things so that it really has like a purpose to it.
Anne said you really have created a wonderful box.
Thank you.
The colors are wonderful. Fabulous box. The colors are wonderful. Bead bouquet, says Nancy. Good. That's the theme. It's the bead bouquet. Because you can't just do always hearts, flowers, and chocolate.
Right.
Okay.
Maybe one day I'll do a chocolate box and it'll be brown.
All brown.
I don't think anybody would like that.
With a little bit of awkward cherry inside that I'm like, who likes those cherry cordials?
Oh, I love those.
Oh, those are so gross.
I love those
like
things.
Weird, sticky, fake cherry in there. I'm going to get pushback. That's going to be the most commented section as people are going to go in and be like, oh, we love the cherry cordials.
Cherry cordial hater.
Gross. I am a cherry cordial hater. Let it be known. I am a cherry cordial. Ooh, fun more greens.
Yeah. So then we wanted to add another green in there. This green actually works to tone down the intensity of this green. So if you wanted to do something with the two together, I think that would be a really nice look.
And I like this color with it. So if you have a little extra seed beads, that color goes lovely with that design too. I like that you got me to stop talking by putting down something shiny. So you're like, oh, shiny. She's like, oh, she'll stop talking. It's like a bird. Oh, shiny. Okay.
I didn't even
Back
think
to
about
focus.
that, but I'm keeping that in the back of my mind
shiny
for next
things.
time.
Now she's done talking.
Yeah,
People love the
purple, pink, green. You can't really go wrong. And I personally really love the look of this corally.
those two colors together.
The coral and this teal luster, this white teal luster.
I love bringing in the red with
together.
it too. Like
Let's
this
push
in with
this
it.
red.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those are beautiful, fun color. And I like this color match doesn't look so summery. It's kind of like you can wear it all year round.
Yeah.
Put those in there down at the bottom. I'm going to start creating as we go in and design. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, we're not done yet. Keep going, Anna.
So that is good for the best.
Okay, so this
that's
is our
good for the best.
opportunity. If you're just running in, I know somebody's with there. Sherry's with me. She says the cordials are gross. Somebody else said eat them frozen. I could try to get into that. I'll try them frozen. And Sherry, you have to agree to also try them frozen, and then we'll come back next month and say whether or not they're
How
good.
will you know if you did though?
Because
You
we're going to
won't
come
know.
back next month and try it. This is our plan. So, if you missed us on the start of the stream, if you comment, give the little details, and then I'll show what we get.
Okay, if you comment, we've been doing this for the past several months, and so we switched it up a little bit. If you comment during the live, you are in the running to win a free little packet of goodies.
Can I drum roll?
And this drum roll, I drum roll on something that doesn't make noise. So this is featuring some items that I selected to enhance what you've already are getting in the box.
So smart.
As well as some new and interesting products that we carry, as well as a big old spool of stretch string, because then that gives you something to make maybe a stretchy bracelet with these guys for the summer. Just a handy something that you could always use.
Nice. And we just recently started carrying the stretchy string. And the nice thing is we give you like 6 times the amount for the same cost by us getting it directly. We pass that savings off to you guys. So you get the new stretchy string. You get some beads that match with your box, which is great. Get some. Anna's so smart. Eva beads and red.
We do not ever include Evas in the box. We did maybe once. We did once. But we have learned that Evas... I just don't want to include them in the box because
they're challenging for some people.
They need to be, they're challenging for some people. They need to be wrapped especially carefully. So we just want to make sure that we're sending you things in the box that...
I love that they look like shooting arrows. You could easily take this, put some pearls on top, a little red, and make a bow and arrow with it. Then we also have some new mermaid glass. So that you'll get for free. We just did a couple of videos with those.
And all of these colors in here are going to look really nice with what you got in the box. Nice. Put some crystals in between.
Nice. And then we have these new settings, and they're really fun. I will show you a pair of earrings another time. Actually, I think I have them right here using some of these. So these are some new products. So the giveaway, these are not included in the box. This is one lucky winner that you can do your own crystal setting, just showing some new products that we are going to hand off when you comment to one lucky winner.
And
So
what
you
you
get
could
all of
do
these fun things.
is you could just put these chatons in that setting, maybe hang a little crystal underneath, and then you've got some earrings to right there, some little post earrings to attach it to right away.
Anna, you mean like these earrings?
That's
Look at that.
actually, I didn't even plan that, but that's perfect.
I know. I
Yeah.
just thought, where? Well, they're behind me. I have another little pair. So a fun idea. So those are some new products. So that's the way the giveaway is going to happen now. 2 people, 1 person watching live.
Yep, one person watching live, and then the second person will win it if they post after goes live, or after this has been posted, after the live portion. And Jade will be watching for somebody over the weekend to pick for that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So comments galore. Keep going.
The live portion, though, the winner will be chosen at 1:45.
1:45. So you gotta stay on until 1:45.
So stay on until at least 1:45. Hope we can entertain you that long.
Because nothing is as sad as when you win something free and we contact you and you don't contact us back. That is so sad, because then we have all these giveaways that we're just waiting to give you and get into your hands. So make sure to give that. All right. So all of this that I just moved out of the way and made a mess of and whatnot, this was all part of the best box.
Yep.
Then we have the XL box. So the best box, explain a little bit in case people are new watching how it differs. So you get all of this and the pattern and everything in the best box. So then what is the idea of the XL box?
So the XL is if you want an additional, if you want additional beads, but also if you want an additional project to do. So we always include additional project. So if you get the XL, you'll be getting 2 projects, and each project has, of course, the beads, and it also has this cute little adorable printed pattern. This month it is the charity pendant.
Charity. Yeah. So fun.
And then you also get a couple extra beads in the stash.
Nice. So the charity pendant, when it came out, somebody said, why are you covering up the whole, what's the point of using the crystal if you covered it up? I saw that comment and I was like, all right, the picture doesn't do it justice. We need to show it on screen because it still has pockets open where the beads aren't exposed that you can still see. You can see it honestly a little bit better on the back because of the color difference between the crystal, but you can see that crystal color, that bluish purple. What's the official color?
So this is the Siam AB.
Siam AB. Crazy how much different it can look and how that blue pops when you see it in person. I know I've already seen a couple of you that have created your project as well. So beautiful, beautiful charity pendant.
So you're going to get that Rivoli. And when I originally designed the charity pendant, I didn't go in the side here and stitch this up. So if you want to try leaving that unstitched, you can.
And not doing the Rivoli?
And doing the Rivoli.
Just seeding back.
But just, not doing that stitch at the end there. But I felt like you needed something to hold it more together. Yeah. Gotcha. So.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And if you did it in colors that were a little bit more Florida beachy, it'll give you more of the flavor of a starfish.
And you could also, I'm assuming, these are little drops.
Yep. So we have drops.
Do you think that you could change it out for a 15 on either side of the 3mm bicone? If you wanted to grab a little bit of that green color in that mix?
Try it.
Cool. Try it.
Yeah.
And I like how these
match.
These match,
but they're
not exact matches.
Yeah.
Because this, again, this blush crystal or blush seed bead, great one to have because it kind of picks up whatever you're putting down. So if you want it to look gold, you put in some of this because of that silver line to have a little bit of gold.
And these drops are really cute. And I like that they have, because they're a small drop, in the design, it gives you the ability to use the pointed and the fatter end in the design. And so it gives you a little bit different look.
So they have, it's hard to see sometimes when they're laying down. So they have a bigger end at the bottom and a smaller end at the top. So for the pattern design, you're putting the smaller end towards the iris duo and that bigger end towards, I'm going to call it the butt end. The butt end towards the side.
Yeah, the butt end, yeah. And then we have iris duos. So iris duos are kind of a staple around here. They're just a really great, easy shape. And these would also work really well with these drops that we have. So yeah, I would love to see. Oh, oops, let's move up. So yeah, I would love to put something together like this, where we're doing alternating
drops and
the
iris
drops
duos.
and the iris duos. Yeah.
Pretty. You could create a nice like round design, a pendant design
Yeah.
with that as well too.
Yeah. And maybe something then that you could put
Ooh,
your other
look
Rivoli
at you,
in.
look at you getting fancy. That would be a knockout earring, honestly.
Yeah.
If you had this design where it has 3 of these, okay, I'm creating now. You have 3 of these at the bottom with your iris duos in between, seed bead bezel, those of you that are advanced beaders, seed bead bezel, that Rivoli, hang that down. That is super cool looking. I like it.
And these kinds of designs too are really great if you do bead embroidery, because then you don't have to worry about how am I going to all hold this together with the bezel. You can just glue it down. You can literally just glue it to a surface and then bead around it and fill in any gaps that you have.
Nice.
Yeah.
Vicky said that she was a little worried to start the pendant. She thought it was going to be a little bit more intense, but it was really easy. That she was surprised by how easy it is. We love to hear that. We like it to look fancy and complicated, and hear that it's easy to make as well too. So very fun.
It took a little while to make it so easy.
That's the hiddenness of YouTube. You don't realize unless you watch Twitch how much we struggle sometimes with simple ideas to make them easy for you, so that when you get them, they look super, super easy.
So I started doing
pouring
this.
that out.
That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea.
Galvanized.
Yeah, galvanized, Durcoat galvanized. It was cut off.
I think it's Durcoat galvanized.
Magenta, I think.
Magenta. Yeah, I think you're right. Magenta. Pretty, pretty. You could also alternate some of those. Again, these are always, you can do these projects. Or if you like the look of something else and you say, oh, I really want that magenta seed bead in here for my wrap. In addition to that, alternate and do the magenta and the silver.
You can swap out the 2 colors of 11-Os easily.
So fun.
And then I think we'll come back to this guy because I missed him.
Oh, we missed one thing that was in the box for everybody. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
So many things.
Failing at my job.
So many things. All right. So that's all the stuff just for that charity pendant.
That's just for charity pendant. Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to do charity pendant because I wanted something to kind of still play off of that, like Valentine's lovey-dovey kind of stuff. But let's do like love for all mankind.
There you go. Love everybody. Yeah. We'll do that. I don't need a Valentine's Day. I'm going to show love to random people that I pass on the street and say hello for Valentine's Day. Let's spread love and kindness.
Exactly.
We'll say, let's spread kindness this Valentine's Day. All right. Let's see. What do we have? What's next?
So what's next? Then, in addition to that, you're also going to get a few items in the stash. So I included...
So we're going back to a little bit more of the botanicals.
Adding some more things to give you some more of the botanical feel. I added these cup buttons because this color is so fun. And working with any of these beads as you're putting them together, this would kind of go with anything. And it gives you a little bit more of like this neon. I hate to say neon, but
it's not really even neon. It's you know what it is? It's raku.
Yeah.
That's a much prettier description and a much more accurate. That if you like raku pottery, that's what this looks like. This looks like I put it into an open kiln fire and threw a bunch of stuff in and got these amazing little colors.
Yeah, and that would look nice if you do something with, I don't know, we're out of frame here, but yeah, if you do something with these beads.
They do look nice with the
color. Because it picks up like the orangey pink of that.
Keep going back to use those seed beads. They match with everything, sticking in even some of the crystals. I like the idea of you have a necklace that you wear sometimes that I think has a button on the side, a couple strands. Did you just have it on the other day? Did you just make it with Tucson Pines?
Is it the one
Did it have a button?
with this? I didn't have a button. It had a ring.
Oh, okay. You could put a button on the side though, where you could do almost like a couple different fringes. Put the button on the side as your focal, and then that would give you that option that you could take something off or on. So if you put the buttons on the side, you make loops and you do, say, a rope, or even if you want to do your Russian spiral in the back, and then your section in the front here, if you make loops on it, like you're doing a bracelet, you can choose to take them on or off for the day. So, fun idea.
And you can also just use them. I've seen us do it where we put just a chaton in there and use them as just a nice little cup for that chaton, glue it onto a flat pad post, and there you go. And then we also included some Storm Duos in Crystal Amber Full. The Storm Duos, they have this lovely shape to them that that really lends itself to that botanical look, because this is kind of that wavy leaf profile. So you can add this. So these together look really nice. The golds and the greens.
Yeah, this gold tends to pick up a tiny bit of green when you put the green on. And we have a pattern that I can't think of the name right now. It's a floral and it goes a couple down. It'll get there.
Just
anyway,
go to YouTube and search Storm Duo.
Search for our Storm Duo. But this looks great, pulling in some of those other lighter greens with that golden well. And the reason I stepped off of screen is because I realized I have a bracelet that I used with that same idea. And I just wanted to show you, if you're a basic stringer doing basic jewelry, there's the button as just a clasp. And then pick up one of those seed bead colors, use it as your loop. And this is done with beading wire. So it's done with beading wire, stick that button on. But here's the idea that if this was your strand that you're going to use, you put that loop on, this hangs to the front of the design, loop on the other idea. So wanted to grab that.
Yeah, these finishes, these etch finishes look really good with matte beads.
Yeah.
Because it pulls in that same texture.
We have a lot of matte gemstone options for that. So
we do. Yeah.
Lots and lots of those.
And then you're also getting
You're also, and that's not it, folks. So I need your husband's radio voice.
And that's not all.
That's not all.
And then you're also, so we did a lot of bling in this box. December we did a lot of bling, and we're doing a lot of bling in this box as well. So you have these triangle crystals, which are really interesting. I also wanted to provide these because some people are crazy about hearts and Valentine's Day. And so it kind of provides, this nice base if you wanted to do something in a heart shape and then build on top of it. But also it's just a really funky modern look, so that if you wanted to just bezel it, and I mean, you could get really crazy and make a really fun pair of bezeled earrings where you're just layering and putting these on top.
Valentine's Day, you will be getting a tutorial that uses some of these triangles. So Valentine's Day the 14th will come out with a video that uses this. It uses a bigger size, but you can easily modify. So if you're stuck on the triangles, the day of love, we love you, and inspiration is strong. We have a bigger size.
Okay.
I'll preview it. Here, I'll reach across.
Oh, okay. We do have a bigger size.
So we have a bigger size.
Okay.
This video is coming. Same idea, same count. But we'll put there in the comments of this video what count you do for the 18.
Perfect.
So
yeah, triangles are really fun if you're looking for something more modern and you want to break away from the circular or the oval. Triangles are also great because there's so many patterns now that show you how to do those triangular earrings with fringe. So you could actually, instead of the brick stitch that people usually do,
bezel that.
You could bezel this and then do a fringe down.
Anna, that's a great idea. And the Storm Duos kind of make that perfect little bail to go, or those little prongs to go on the side. All right, I'm going to write down Anna's video is going to be her next one, seed beading around this piece and then creating the fringe hanging down. I like that idea because basically you'll do this but smaller and then have that fringe hanging down.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, tons of ideas, tons of tutorials and ideas, patterns for that brick stitch fringe making the triangle. Just cut to the chase. Use this guy. Don't worry about that part. Just use that, add some fringe and earrings, necklace, whatever you want to do.
Totally different design. I love the idea to use this as the base of that fringe triangle.
Yeah.
So if you don't do it, I'm going to have to.
Yeah, it's also really great. Anything in like a triangular shape is also really great for the ends of a bracelet, bringing things together. So if you bezeled, and let's say this looks going to look like a really short bracelet, but let's say then you went in here and you did a couple strands. Let's make this, let's see if I can get this to be 3 strands. Let's say you did a 3-strand. Yeah, there you go. You did like a nice 3-strand bracelet and you use these as your ends. And you use this as your end.
I love it.
And then that attach your clasp there.
I love that, the idea. You did this on a live with one of the previous boxes when they had that. So the same idea that you would do this back and forth and have that triangle at the ends.
Right.
Love that idea.
Yeah. So
Love it, love it.
yeah, lots of ideas for triangles. I think triangles are very underappreciated
They
and
are.
underutilized shape.
Underappreciated and underutilized. I will give you that. That's why I did that triangle video that's coming out too. So,
And then the other thing we included, so the last stash bead that we included was some 15-Os. I didn't have any 15-Os in here, so we included some 15-Os and in a pretty green color, again, like kind of in that same vein as these other greens to give you a really pretty spring green to accompany the pretty colors of the flowers you could create.
this green and the floral colors are speaking to me, and I feel like I need to do something with this right here. Those, the green, pop in a little bit of that pink shine. Like I see a full necklace, and I keep going back to these, but I love this CB color. Putting all of this together into a nice kind of front focused necklace, using these even as clasp as that. These colors go super, super well together.
Yeah.
Good job, Anna.
Yeah.
Good
So,
job.
Yep. You could take this in a lovey-dovey sort of way, or you could just take it in a beautiful kind of tropical, sitting by the beach with your frozen daiquiri.
We have the blushing botanicals, but it makes me feel like when I take these and I kind of take out the brighter Valentine's colors, the colors that are left and remaining really remind me of kind of succulents
Yes.
and that beautiful, I'm not going to kill it flower sort of deal.
Yeah.
The other ones, my Russian spiral, I think, I'm probably going to kill that, whatever it's growing. But with these, I think those chicken of the sea or the gems of the sea, I think that this here has that really kind of modern chic look and color design to it for sure.
Yeah, yeah. And I love your reference to succulents because that's exactly sort of that idea. Is like you have these beautiful light greens and then you have these pops, like the pop of the flower on top of that succulent. So
and I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to do a video where I have that you change out idea, where I have the two buttons on either side, and then you go in and create whatever you want for that day. So I'll do a video on that, so that way you guys can use these beautiful raccoon-like etched beads, and from there have them that they can be interchangeable. Take them on, take them off with that as well too. So.
And then I forgot this guy.
And then everybody got, not just the XL, everybody got.
So we're trying to include tools when we can. So everyone is getting this thread cutter, which is super handy. And I will take it out quickly just to show you all. So it has a cap to it, and these always get lost, so hold on to that.
Keep your cap. Yeah.
And you can see it's just a nice little pair of scissors to cut. Very handy, and keep that in your toolbox.
So I can go in here, and one thing that I like to do actually is use a tool like this where I'm not using my thread burner, so I don't want to dull the thread burner or waste the battery. This is the perfect cut the strands apart.
Yeah.
Cut the strands apart, stick it into your bead case. If you happen to get the beading tool kit, hand me that guy from Potomac Beads. It has, all my tools are out of here. But they're all out of here right now.
It felt a little light.
But you have...
But you get tools in it.
You get tools in it. But you have enough space, honestly, that you can put that in there with it as well and carry them all together. So just stick that right next to some of your pliers and make that as part of your little carrying tool kit. This one's super fun. Little thread color. Make some music. There you go. Hey, it's a welcome to surprise to singing in
and
conto
it's 144.
over and over again.
It's 144.
It's 144.
So Jade,
this is your last opportunity. You get an opportunity to comment, quick.
If you want those additional materials to complement your box,
you have to comment right away. Comment now.
So at 145,
we have.
So it looks like
145. Jade picks. Jade picks or we pick?
Yes. No, Jade picks. So
because
145.
She's looking at everything.
Jade will post.
You have a couple more seconds.
And then if you are the winner, you will need to
be the winner.
You cannot.
You're always the winner, Anna. There you go. That's going to be your Valentine's Day card. You always look beautiful. I'm not just asking you to record something.
I'm always the wiener.
That's why you're always the wiener, Anna.
I'm always the wiener.
There you go.
So yeah, just a little quick going over the rules. As soon as Jade posts who the winner is, we need that winner to contact us at hello@potomacbeads.com, and Jade will let you know and give you that information. And then our lovely ladies in customer service will take it from there and make sure that your packet is sent out to you.
You're going to get, once you send that email, Melissa's going to say, congratulations! Just making sure that this is your mailing address, and we want to give you these new samples of new products. So make sure to do that as well. And then not only do you get all these lovelies, what else do you get, Anna?
So if you get the XL, we also give you bonus pattern. And it says bonus pattern on here because we don't actually include the materials. So it's not, you're not going to get a separate little baggie with materials in it.
But you did include materials.
But
you did.
But I usually do a pretty good job at picking something that you don't have to go very far out of your way to find the materials.
Or far at all. This is one of those ones where, hey, guess what? In your box are all the materials. Scratch out the word pearl here and just put crystal.
Yeah.
Just put your 2
you already
millimeter
have,
crystals.
yeah.
You already have your 6s. You already have your
Now,
2
they may
millimeter.
not be the colors that you would choose.
Oh, I think it's
but
great.
But you could at least practice with it and then choose your own colors.
This is like getting out of your comfort zone, though.
It is,
using
though.
your green, getting your pinks, doing those
And then
pinks.
you would have,
And then you would have that. Again, this is
red.
like the epitome of that blushing botanicals.
Yeah.
And you have that red going on with it.
And that's
then
pretty
11
much all
O's.
that's included.
So I would go and do probably,
Those
actually, I
are-
think I would do 8 O's. What
Those
size
are
do I
8
need?
O's.
8.
And also, if you
Once
wanted
again,
to do,
going back to it, that
and
color.
instead of the
Ooh, no, that's
2 millimeter glass pearls, you could use an 802.
Oh, yeah. You could
So
do
you could
that.
also use an 80. Yeah.
Fun stuff.
So you could definitely make one with what's in the box.
So Anna loves you, and she got you everything for this. So we haven't looked at the comments. Did we see? Oh, Laura, congrats to Laura. Let's see here. Congrats to Laura. Go with the subject line. There you go. You have to write it down. Unboxing winner. And if you
Laura's
email in,
frantically writing it down.
if you are the not Laura and you email in, we're going to tell you good luck. Try again next time. You are not Laura.
We only have 2 packets.
Laura
is
won,
going.
but can you send it to Sylvia in a different state?
We will be on to you.
We'll be on to you.
Yeah, so Laura won for the live portion, and then we will have one more winner, and that winner will be chosen by Jade on Monday. She'll pick somebody who commented on in YouTube after this live is done. This is going to be posted as a regular YouTube video, and so where you would normally see the comments, that's where you're going to post, and then you have until Monday.
So
what are you chuckling
the
at?
winner, I'm chuckling at someone says teeth cringed. Congrats, Laura, saying through my teeth. Congrats to Laura. So, no, people don't really do that. I'm kidding,
No.
Shelley. We have an amazing community. People don't really pretend that they won.
Whoever that is going to be like commenting.
Laura Malone, she said, oh my, write it down, Laura. You need to contact hello@PotomacBeads.com. Also, if you guys ever have any issues with the box, any comments about the box that you'd like to share, we always love your feedback. You can feedback in the video comments below, but that hello@ is also the great place to reach us and to make sure that we get any issues resolved, any constructive criticism, any praises. We love those too, you know, who doesn't love that? But hello@ is the best place to do that too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So this was a beautiful box, Anna, and I love how different it was from last month's.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
last
we-
month
we
was
try to
totally
do-
blues and darkers,
yeah.
and this one is totally different.
And it really highlights the fact that if you get the box and it's your first month and you're like, oh, I don't like blue, although like everybody kind of likes blue.
If you
But
don't
let's
like
say you
blue,
start
come
in
on,
January.
you're lying. If you say you don't like cordials, you're not lying. But if you
Everybody
like
loves chocolate. But let's say
cordial,
you
liquid
got it.
cordials.
The more you eat of them, the more you like them.
They just start tasting good.
But yeah, I just want to reiterate, every box is very different. You're going to see the same kinds of products because we like to always include crystals, gemstones, that kind of thing. But color-wise, and as far as the material, or as far as the little kits we include, they're all going to be very different. So let's say you start in January and it wasn't your favorite box and you're like, I don't know if I want to get this again. Well, aren't you glad?
You got
Aren't you glad
February.
you stayed?
Somebody was
They're
really
all very different.
So you can go to sign up for the box at potomacbeads.com, and then right underneath there it says subscription or subscribe. The other thing that I want to say about the box, and we'll do this. Hold on, ready? Bubbles are coming.
Bubbles.
Bubbles, bubbles,
Woo!
bubbles, 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 bubbles. Reference to Finding Nemo, if anybody got that. With the boxes, the projects that are in there, we give you everything for those projects. But last month, I also loved seeing everybody kind of pick apart. And I feel like last month, because it's blues and blues are easy, people went and had a lot of fun with it. And it was great to see everybody's different
It was pretty
designs.
monochromatic last month.
I loved that though.
So yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a little monochromatic, you need a little crazy carnival colors, you need a little bit of everything.
And it was fun to see how everybody took it. And on Twitch, so twitch.tv/Potomac Beads, we're live there on Tuesdays and Thursdays working through projects. Somebody said, last month, everything spoke to me. And I looked at the patterns after, and then I just bought the stuff for the patterns because I had already used everything. She's like, I had already used everything.
We
for
have
the
no
box.
problem with that.
We have no problem with that at all if you're inspired to do so. And then also, don't forget always on the back of this little page, on here, you can't really see it. I'm trying to dim it there. But on the back of the page of your little Potomac insert, Jenny works really hard on creating these /ideas. So if you go to potomacbeads.com/ideas, it'll give you links to some of the videos that we were talking about that use some of the materials that are in here.
Definitely check out that page because Jenny's gets really creative with and I can't even tell you, I'm sorry, I can't tell you which one she did this month, but she'll give you ideas for materials in the box, but then she'll also give you ideas for items to wear or projects to wear with your bracelet, with your finished Russian spiral, things to complement it.
Yep.
So she gets really creative with it, and it gives you a lot of ideas so that as you're looking through the box and you're thinking, okay, now I have all these beads left over, what do I do? Check out the inspiration page and check out what Jenny's picks are because she does a very good job putting that together.
Perfect. So as always, everyone, thank you guys so much for joining us. It's fun to do this live unboxing. We will be back unboxing next month, but if you want to get this month's box, you still have time. You still have about 20 days, but no, it's February. No, you don't. You only have 17 days. I just sing that 31 days, half September, 30 days, teaching my kids wrong. I just said 31. Anyway, you only have 17 days left to get the box, but sometimes they do sell out. So
they do. We've actually been getting very close.
Very close.
Yeah, we've been very close. So if for any reason you sign up kind of later in the month or if there's a run on them and you end up sending you an email with a sad face saying we sold out.
That happens. Get in there. So if you've never bought the box, also if you want to check out the boxes, but you don't want to commit to each month, which you can cancel at any time. So if you like February, just grab it. And then if you, for some reason, decide it's not in budget or something, which is really inexpensive, so it's cheaper than buying all the materials yourself. You can also check out older boxes too. So we have some past boxes that we made more and we had more in abundance than we needed. Those are available on the website as well. So.
Yeah, and before we say goodbye, I did want to reiterate because we actually don't do a very good job about promoting ourselves this way. We don't talk about the value of the box. For some of the kits, you like the charity pendant, for example.
Or I can do bubbles. If you want me to do, I'll hold it like this.
You will get the charity pendant in the XL box, but then later, if we sell the charity pendant kit separately,
it's the same price as the box.
It's going to be the same price or just under the price of the box or sometimes over the price of the box because depending on the kit.
Yep.
So, we don't do a good enough job like giving our
telling you how good of a deal you're getting.
Telling you how great we really are.
How great we are.
We're pretty humble.
Yeah, we try to pass off those savings to you. The idea of the subscription box is that we can kind of mass do some of these things. So we go in and we make a ton of the charity pendant kits. If we have to go back and reproduce them, it's a lot more work.
Right.
So we increase the price of that, and you're getting a deal because that's the whole reason you're getting the box is you want this for the deal. You're learning the skills, all that stash that goes curated together. So hopefully they take us up on the option to get the box. There's a lot of great things in it. And congratulations to Laura. And we look forward to, if you're watching this after the live, you're watching this recording, make sure to comment, because on Monday morning, Jade's going to pick out the next winner for that as well.
Yes.
So get in.
And you'll get that same stash of beads to complement what you've already received here.
Perfect. So thanks, guys, for joining us for the February unboxing. We'll be live with you next month to unbox the March. I don't know how we're getting that. The March. And no, it is not all green, for those of you that love St. Patty's Day.
But if you like greens and blues, you'll like it.
Oh, a little head. There's a little hint for you. Going back to some greens and blues. So thanks so much for joining in, and we will see you next month with our next live unboxing. See you, everybody.
Yeah.